Wow, look, I've really only seen this in Oujda. Still, I have a fever. I just came to have some tea. If I find a work contract, I'll send you a message on Tiger quickly. I'm not the employment office. 10 dirhams, 0 dirhams, 10 dirhams. A policeman came to see me and I asked, what did I do now? He's calling me. And everything, bouzeloof, sheep's head. Yeah, the vitamins, come on, don't die ignorant. I think in life you have to try things. I don't know what I just bit into, if that's a tooth there. Or the blood sausage from Oujda, really cheap, 10 dirhams, that's less than €1. Look at the size of this sandwich, is there a catch or something? And welcome to our place every day. Ciao, Claude, Saturday, Sunday for us. Welcome to the madness. Wow, what a day. We're arriving at a square that looks really nice, with the Atlas Hotel and especially the palm trees. And especially if we turn around, bam, there it is, one of the gates of the Oujda Medina. Let's see what this gentleman is doing and I'll tell you a little story. After Salam Alaikum Karantika, I can take a look. Shukran Bzaf. It's funny because I was about to tell you something and now it completely changes everything. What I was going to say, because I was going to say, it's funny. We're in Oujda, in the northeast of Morocco, not far from the border with Algeria. You should know that here, Karantika, which we call Caliente, in the northeast of Morocco. Well, I've seen them in Tangier, I've seen them in Tétouan, and I thought, that's strange. Since yesterday, I went out just a little bit quickly to get something to eat. Yesterday, I didn't see a single one. Even here, we're very close to Algeria. You should know that in Algeria, you can find them everywhere in Western Algeria, in Oran, in Tlemcen. They're really everywhere, Mostaganam and so on. Then I thought, that's odd, I haven't seen any Karantika, and there you go. He questioned everything I said, so there you go, first Karantika stand here in Oujda. And I have to admit, I just ate 3 prickly pears in a row. So let me tell you, I have no appetite at all. But anyway, I've already tried this in the Chef Chouen episodes and so on, so I really recommend you go check them out. This playlist in Morocco, which was really nice, which is really nice. Why are we talking in the past tense when we can talk in the present? That's really, the kind of thing you do when you're a kid, with a brand new Achilles tendon, of course. It's beautiful. I just hope none of them poops on me when they fly away. Well, I told you that I met a lot of Sudanese people here. Look, there are more of them. And actually, hey, Sudan isn't exactly close to Oujda, it's quite a journey. They told me they walked from Sudan to Oujda on foot. Ah, that's true. And what's next? The next step? Europe. That's courage. There are many Sudanese here in Oujda. Many Sudanese. Thank you very much to Sudan. That's the language, Sudanese there. Speak in Sudan, Arabic in Sudan. Okay, thank you very much. Good luck. Actually, we exchanged a few smiles while I was filming, etc. I greeted them. I really only saw them in Oujda, so I don't know. Maybe it's a gateway to Europe. Oujda, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. In any case, that's the definition of courage, damn. These guys walked from Sudan all the way to Morocco. Well, would they be ready? Time to take a little break. I think a break is definitely needed. A little Moroccan tea, just to get some energy back. This little bike is nice. It's my bike, my scooter, my moped, a nice terrace. Wow, look, sometimes you just have to open your eyes. But we have some graffiti here. Ultra stuff. So that's it. That must be it. The club they were telling me about, I think, WADA Libertad and Resistencia. From Oujda to Gaza. But are these soccer club tags? I don't know. I was having tea quietly when you saw what happened. The oh, there, my head is already spinning today. I have a fever. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chukrate, thank you. Wait, I will. The other.
What's your name, Benjamin? Welcome to our place. I'm coming with you. There you go. Always. Yeah, I see that. It's called Ginawi, and that's Andoa. That's the music. Nawa. Yes, I know the folklore. Yes, Moroccan folklore.
Thank you, a little. That's it there.
Oh yeah, it's clear. Oh yeah, there's one.
Thank you very much for it. As you understood, I originally just came to have some tea, and what happened was really incredible. There was a musician playing traditional music, and the page, with pleasure, she faded away. Wait, I'll show you. So, it's Ben and Co.
You make videos in Morocco?
Yeah, travel videos.
But it's been 4 months since I made any videos. Yeah.
It's coming back, buddy. 4 months since I made any videos, because look.
Look, you're sick. Oh yeah, the tender one.
That's it. I took one in Morocco.
Or in
Turkey, in France. Thank you. We're coming back.
There you go, right there. You were very good. The towers in the world, Japan.
I think exactly. Turkey exactly.
It was a trip.
Thank you, Koya, and to the good Chokran, thank you very much. Welcome to our home. It's been 4 months since you haven't done any videos. Well, yeah, guys. Complete rupture of the Achilles tendon. I needed time to come back slowly, and this trip, it's a comeback trip. By the way, like I said in the first episode, actually, I really didn't expect things to turn out like this. I heard music, then the waiter called me over saying, come see, come film inside. So there was a Nawa musician playing music, and wow, it wasn't easy. You can imagine, I was sick. It had been less than 24 hours I had a fever. Let me tell you, they had a fever, Saturday night fever, but I had a different kind of fever. Still, it was a pretty nice and surreal moment, so with that, a good tea. In any case, they are very kind, very welcoming. And as usual, when you're in Morocco or the Maghreb, you can be sure you'll always get your dose of sugar. Look, for a small teapot, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cubes of sugar. It's crazy. Anyway, it was nice, a really good time, and always very kind, very welcoming. I really like Oujda so far. I really like it. Come on, cheers. So right now, actually, I'm with Abdu, who's right here. Actually, I was sitting at the table behind and he kept turning around to talk to me. We were chatting. I told him, well, you're going to end up with a stiff neck, my friend. I'll sit next to you. We'll chat comfortably. So while I'm having my little tea, he's having his little coffee with milk. He doesn't want to be filmed out of respect, so I won't. You'll just see his arm. And actually, he was telling me some really interesting things. For a while now, he keeps turning around to give me information. He told me, you know that Oujda is the city with the most mosques in the world? Even more than Istanbul? I said, oh really? I didn't know that. I haven't checked the sources. I don't know. But anyway, I trust him. He was also telling me what I mentioned to you a little earlier in the episode. There are a lot of people here in Oujda who have family in Algeria. For example, his father was born in Algeria. In Oran? That's right. Your father, it was Wara Oran.
At Gambetta's place.
At Gambetta's place?
Gambetta neighborhood.
Gambetta neighborhood. So, as I told you, here we're really at the border, we're not far. There is a shared history with Algeria and vice versa, in both directions. There are also Algerians who have family in Morocco and Moroccans as well. And there you go, and it's true that it's quite sad because a very, very long time ago, I talked with a Moroccan from Oujda. Plus it was a really long time ago, Oujda.
It's the first city that gained its independence from France.
Oujda was the first city to gain independence from France in America. He's very nice and has been translating for me with Google Translate for a while. And I remember that Moroccan I met, who was from Oujda, who told me he had family in Algeria. And that for him, every time he wanted to go to Algeria, he simply had to go through Spain. That's because actually the land borders are closed and there are no flights between the two countries. So, as a result, every time people are forced to go to Spain and then go to Algeria. Or the other way around, from Algeria to Spain and from Spain to Morocco. There you go, there's a church. Oh yeah, where is it?
Next to a mosque, you know, a church next to a mosque.
A church beside a mosque. Let's check it out.
Which is the body?
You see,
You look at a church and next to it there's a mosque. Okay, that's fine.
he was really nice, that young guy. We stayed talking together for a long time. If I get a work contract, I'll message you on Tiger right away. Thanks, but I'm not the employment office. He was very nice, and we chatted for a while. He said unemployment is high in Oujda, and his brother, who lives in Toulouse, currently earns 2,000 euros a month in agriculture. He told me that just like that, whereas when his brother lived in Oujda, he used to earn, I think, 200 dirhams a month. If I understood correctly, it was about 200 dirhams, either per day or per month, I don't remember, which is around 20 euros. That seems strange to me, but he said there's a lot of unemployment. He'd like to live in Europe, in France, because things are complicated here. Etc. He was honestly very nice. He always used Google Translate on his phone to translate. He told me a lot about Oujda and its living conditions, saying it's complicated here too. When you're young and you don't have a job, it's not like us in France. There are no benefits, no unemployment, etc. So here, it's a bit of a struggle for them. Traveling makes you realize how lucky we are. We often tend to complain, but as I always say, traveling to certain countries really helps us keep our feet on the ground. It's true that when we're in France, we sometimes don't realize how lucky we are. Sometimes we complain a little for no reason, and when I say we, I include myself in that. I used to be like that too, a few years ago, of course, like everyone else, just to be clear. And the fact that I've traveled all over the world, it allows me to always question myself to say, oh yeah, actually I'm lucky. I may not have everything in France, but what I have is enough for me, and I'm usually fine with that. All the trips I've been able to take, whether in some African countries or in Latin America or Asia, all those trips have always made me realize how lucky I am, and that the grass isn't necessarily greener elsewhere. So honestly, we talked about a lot of things, and he was telling me about his living conditions. Here, it wasn't easy, honestly. Being young here in Oujda is kind of tough. He's looking for work right now, and at the moment, he's working as a delivery guy. But he was telling me, I have a lot of diplomas. I have a diploma in hairdressing. I have a diploma. I don't remember what else he had. He had a lot of diplomas, and he told me, I can't find work in that field. He told me that there, he had a beautiful mosque with a church next to it. So, wow. Indeed, the place is nice, and I don't regret listening to this young man who was, I must say, very friendly. Careful tree. Oh no, he's doing it in Arabic. Wahadzuz klita. Careful indeed. You can see the church right in front, and there you can see the mosque. It's very beautiful, really. This city of Oujda is very, 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 very beautiful. I like it a lot. He wants me to take a picture of him. He stopped me. He's very funny. 1, 2 bikes, thank you. 1, 2 bikes. With the mosque. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Oh, hop 1, 2 bikes. MashaAllah, it's 10 dirhams, right? 10 dirhams, 0 dirhams, 10 dirhams, 10 dirhams. Wow! This place is really beautiful. I said, look, there are a lot of Sudanese people. I've been seeing them passing by for a while now. There are really a lot of them. Very, very, very beautiful. A beautiful church right there, just in front. And there, wow, the mosque. See, coexistence is possible. We just need a synagogue in the middle, and it would be perfect. There. What just happened is actually pretty epic, so I have to tell you about it. The police stopped me again in Morocco. That could make a great YouTube video title, but it probably won't be the title of this video. Anyway, whatever happens, the police did actually, in quotes, stop me because I was filming some little shots. Of the church, by the way, you should know that the church is closed. There are probably mass hours, in my opinion, but anyway, it's closed. And a little bit like the one in Nador that I saw, it actually serves as a refuge for refugees. So, I saw quite a few, I think, Sudanese people, maybe not only Sudanese, but I saw quite a few actually, behind the main entrance, coming in, going out, etc. I think that, as Madame Nador explained to me, it serves as a social center for refugees. While sketching the church, a police officer approached me. I wondered what I had done this time as he called me over. I told him, sir, I didn't do anything. I was just sketching the church. I didn't film the police, and afterward many people came out. I explained a little to them, and they told me, no, don't worry, it's just that we're being careful. Actually, you're not supposed to film the police stations. I said, but what's going on? Is there a church? He told me no, next to it is the royal palace. Actually, you should know that the King of Morocco has residences in many cities. So, he's not just based in Rabat or Casablanca. Here, the king has royal palace residences in most cities of Morocco, including one here in Oujda. You should know I was right next to the royal palace without realizing it, which explains all the police officers. And they told me, you have the right to film, there's no problem, just don't film the police stations, etc. But he told me, if you want to take a picture with us, etc., just ask us, there's no problem. I said, oh really, so I can film you, we can take a picture. He told me, yes, of course, just don't film the station, don't film the guards in front of the royal palace and all that. But with us, there's no problem. If you want, we can take a picture. I said, all right, okay, so that's it for the French-Moroccan friendship, I think. This is the one and only time you'll see a police officer who agrees to be filmed during his adventures in Morocco. Obviously, we don't film the police here. I think it's similar in most countries, though. I have memories from Guatemala, where I had a lot of fun with the local police, who were really nice, and I even made vlogs with them in Guatemala. That was pretty epic. After that, they were really nice and welcomed me. They asked where I was from. I said France. They asked if I was Moroccan, and I said no. They greeted me saying, Marhaba, welcome. But listen, I want to say that not all roads lead to Rome, but they lead to the beautiful square in front of Mont Nantel. There you go, we retraced our steps, we made a sort of loop, I think, and we retraced our steps. In any case, they were really much nicer than the one who stopped me there in the little village next door. Chef Chahouen was similar. When I was there, I got lost in a small village. I wasn't sure what people were doing, but suddenly a policeman appeared, lost in the mountains. Yet, there was no royal palace, that's for sure. In that little lost village, there was no royal palace. You see, that's what I was telling you. As soon as night starts to fall, little by little, it starts to get really lively. Earlier, there weren't many people here, and soon there will be lots of street food stands. So, if you ask what they're offering, what's underneath, those are sheep heads, which are called bauzelouf here. Bauzelouf, sheep head. Yes, I remember, I saw that in Constantine too, in Algeria, in the streets. Sheep head. I've never tasted bauzelouf in my life. So, it's true that just looking at it, it doesn't really make you want to try it, but apparently it's very good. Listen, you shouldn't die ignorant. In life, you have to try things like this. I'm not very hungry now, but it's supposed to be very traditional. How do you eat it? In a sandwich, in a sandwich. Roya chocolate? As you probably guessed. Night has fallen. It's time to leave my hotel room. I went back to my room for a bit, just to relax for a while. It's true that it feels good, and now it's time to return to our lovely square with all those street food stalls that have been set up. So, will we find some Oujda blood sausage? I'm not sure, but we definitely have bouzalouf. And what I can tell you is that I've never tried it in my life. And I think that, well, like I said earlier, in life, salam alaikum, in life, you shouldn't die ignorant. So, I know that the texture, yeah, sheep's head is really good. It's protein.
Protein, vitamins.
Vitamins, that's what we need today. How much is it? 10?
20 pounds, 10.23.
But give me a small one, please.
10?
10, please. Like that, we'll be able to try other things. Actually, because if I take a big one, I don't have much of an appetite anyway. And a little bit of spice, just a little bit of spice, a little bit of spice. This is my first bouzalouf. It's the first in my whole life. It's my first bouzalouf. It's the best? I don't know. Here you go. 10 dirhams, just under €1. Shukran bizef. Is it just like that? There you go. You just see the meat. Do you imagine that actually that's it? It's the sheep's head. Apparently it's very good. By the way, if you've already tasted it, feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you've never tasted it, would you dare to try the experience? Let me know in the comments as well. Come on, Spila Chokran, thank you. It's chewy, huh? It's bouncy.
Catch me the hash.
It's very stringy, a lot of fat. It's like chewing gum, I'd say. I don't know if all this is even edible, but in itself, the little spices and all that, it's not bad. Some pieces of meat are fine. On the other hand, the fatty and a bit chewy part, that's less my thing. As for the rest, if no one told me it was sheep's head, I honestly wouldn't have guessed. You could have said it was any part of the animal, and I would have believed you. I never would have thought it was the head. At least, when we sacrifice an animal, nothing goes to waste. You see, we eat everything. The brain, the head, because we even eat the testicles. Sorry for the bad joke, but I don't know. Give him a sandwich, please. Find him whatever he wants at Lens.
Find him at Lens.
You ate?
No, I ate or you didn't eat. No, I will eat tomorrow.
Ah, yes, that's true. He's nice. Him? I'm coming. Yes, I'm coming. It's hard. You can't eat at everyone's place. He was here earlier, then passed by, and I didn't see him. You can't help everyone, but you can do a little each day in your own way. There was a man who asked me if I could buy him a sandwich, and that's it. What goes around comes around. Yesterday, in Nador, there was a man who offered me a sandwich. Tonight, it's my turn to offer a sandwich to someone who might not have the means to get one. And I'm not doing this to show off. People often judge videos too quickly, saying you're overdoing it, or suggesting you could have done things differently. And actually, they don't see everything that happens off camera. That's it. And personally, I really hate that. I think it's important to stay humble and modest in life. I really hate showing when I do good things, good deeds, when I give to people, etc. That's why I don't show it. I don't show it at all. It's just that simple. I'm not perfect, far from it. I'm like everyone else, but if we can...
Damn.
You had to break one of my teeth. Actually, I don't know what I hit. If it's a tooth here or if it's a bone, it's hard. Me, I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan. A bit too fatty for me, a bit too stringy. It's good, but not my favorite. At least it was tried. And now, there you go. I know what to expect. Bouzalouf, it's been tested on the square. It's really full of stands. There's one over there. There's another one on the other side. And then, they all pretty much offer the same thing. So here, it's the bouzalouf, I think over there. It's blood sausage sandwiches. And here, same thing. It's Oujda blood sausage sandwiches. Well, listen. Just like with the bouzalouf, I want to say, you shouldn't die ignorant, guys. We're going to try the culinary experience made in Oujda. You see, we have ground meat, blood sausage, little onions, and makuda. So makuda, I don't remember what it is, it's this, but I don't know if it's made with eggs or something else. Honestly, I really don't remember what it's made of. To be honest, this looks a bit like offal. The ground meat here, you see, he's putting the makuda on top. Maybe it's made of potato. Well, hold on, we're going to taste it, so we'll know right away what it is. He cracks an egg, plap. That's better than McDonald's, huh? Better than McDonald's, better than McDo. And then I think he adds the little onions there, the Oujda sausage. What's it made of? Sheep, it's sheep. There you go. There you go. He cooks all that for us, a bit of olives, and then he'll probably put all of that in some good Moroccan bread. A bit of cumin, a bit of salt, a bit of love. If you recognize It's Better Than McDonald's, you're true OGs on this YouTube channel. If you don't get the reference, check my first Morocco adventure playlist from 2017. It's about good bread. We put everything inside. There you go. Wow. It's spicy, it's spicy. The sushi is with milk, and with milk from Sahar, the authentic one from Oujda. Authentic Oujda, Oujda, okay? I'm trying the authentic version, even if it burns my mouth. Anyway, it can't be worse than Tunisia. Guys, I'm telling you, thank you so much. This is really the food of the people. Enjoy your meal, you see. Everyone takes their little sandwich, and we come to eat it here at Lorraine. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down and relax, and then we're going to taste this typical sandwich from Oujda with our Sudanese friends. See. First of all, what I can tell you is that it's crunchy because he toasted the bread and it's really good. I still don't know what makuda is. It's a potato cake with egg. Wow, what a day. Boussaïlouf sandwich, sheep's head, and now Oujda blood sausage sandwich. Really cheap, huh? 10 dirhams, that's less than €1. Look at the size of the sandwich. I think the makuda is made of potato. It's good, it's tasty, it's not too spicy. It's exactly how I like it when it has a kick. I don't like it when it has no flavor. I don't like that. So here, I think we're at a good middle ground actually, an in-between that I really like. I mean, when it's not spicy at all or when it's too spicy, I don't like it. But here it's perfect, I think it's well balanced. There's something like ground meat inside. I don't know if it's organ meat, but it looked like it. And then, especially, we have our typical Oujda blood sausage. They're really everywhere, the Sudanese. Look, I told you, since I arrived, I've seen a lot of them. I didn't see any in Tangier, I didn't see any in Tétouan, I haven't seen any elsewhere since the beginning of this trip. But they're all in Oujda. Because really, they came here on foot, they're super brave. Well, honestly, it's tested, validated, approved. I much prefer this to the boussaïlouf sandwich, which I couldn't really manage to eat, because it was very chewy. So yeah, I felt like I was eating a bit of ground meat actually, and chewing gum, you know, whereas here, well, it's actually pretty easy to eat. I'm also super happy. There's some kind of argument, you know. I see a woman pushing a man. Over there, at the street food stand, it looks like the juice seller is arguing with another vendor. Look, everyone is coming to the public square for... Oh yeah, she's hitting him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is getting intense. Well, he was nice. The guy didn't react. He didn't hit the woman. No, but now he's getting angry. Oh yeah, we're not here to gossip. I was saying that I was really happy too to eat a local sandwich because it's actually typical of Oujda. Normally, you can't find this sandwich anywhere else. See, it's big. I can't hold it in my hand. It was really good. Do you understand what they're saying? What they're saying? Yes, you understand. Yes, I understand. You understand. Yes, I understand. I didn't know that in Sudan they spoke Arabic. I just learned that today. I thought they spoke a Sudanese language or a dialect. maybe, I don't know. There are several tribes, ethnic groups in Sudan who also speak different languages. Anyway, I think they actually understand what's going on. It's okay. You speak English, I speak Arabic, you understand the girl, you understand. No, I don't speak Arabic. They are kind. Anyway, the only positive thing I remember from what happened back there while I was eating my sandwich is that there was a little kid with a nice Zidane jersey. There you go, I have to say that was the positive note of this mess. I told you this place was lively at night, I wasn't lying to you. Anyway, it's the end of the day. I'm going to have a little herbal tea now, some chamomile and verbena, a nice mix of things to sleep well, you know, the famous blend. A quiet night at my friend's place, who's right here, where I had breakfast. Wow, he's still here. I came at noon and he's still here. Man, that's crazy. I'm coming back for tea. It's okay, Sarbi. It's going well, working out. Oh yeah, now it's time for a quiet little night. He's here, that's it. I spotted him when I came. The sweet dream. I'll have a sweet dream. The iconic. Thank you very much. Well, listen. This is where we're going to stop. Anyway, I had a really good day. I really did my best to try to give you quality content. Here in Oujda, despite the fever, despite the cough. As you understood, I wasn't necessarily in the best shape, but still, I'm very happy. Because this is my second to last day of this adventure in Morocco, and I really did everything I could. I pushed myself to the limit so I wouldn't lose another day, and so I could say I did it, that's it. We visited, finally, Oujda, a part of Oujda. In any case, it's really a good surprise. I wanted to come here and I'm not disappointed. I love the Medina, it's fantastic. So really, if you ever have the opportunity to come to Morocco, this side of Morocco, everything I've done since Tangier, it's really nice, and I honestly recommend it to you, but be careful, it's not over yet. There will be one more video to discover from these adventures in Morocco that will shoot for me tomorrow, but it will be posted later on the YouTube channel. So, to not miss anything, as usual, don't forget to subscribe and make sure to turn on the notification bell. And above all, it's very important, don't hesitate to tell me what you thought about it. I'm counting on you. I love getting your feedback, especially when it's constructive, and we can always improve. Like I said in the first video, just because I've been making videos on YouTube for 10 years, almost 10 years, doesn't mean I'm not open to criticism as long as it's constructive. Thank you very much, so I'll see you very soon for the next episode of these adventures in Morocco, and then, after that, there will surely be other adventures elsewhere. Ah, my brother, yes, the honey, yes, the honey. Okay, with pleasure. Chokran, perfect, and the lemon and the ginger. No, the milk, no, the honey.
Yeah, le miel.
The lemon, the lime, lemon, and the ginger. Chokran. There you go. Now we have the cocktail to be very, very good tomorrow. There you go. I really thank you. And as usual, I tell you, take good care of yourself. Don't forget to travel. But above all, never forget one thing. When nothing is planned, anything can happen. Merci. Ciao.